It's an incredible feeling. I mean, there's nothing like it pretty much. You got the wind going through your hair, like your heart's pounding because you're going like 30 miles an hour, and it's just incredible.
It's interesting because I think a lot of people look at it as like maybe, I think as far as like people who are street skaters and, you know, fruit skaters and stuff like that, you know, I think a lot of them mistakenly look at it as not as aggressive or, you know, extreme as it really is, for one. So I think because it's an older style of skating, longboarding and downhill and slalom and all those things are all like kind of 70s style skateboarding. But I mean, going 55 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour on a skateboard is no joke, like at all, you know. And
Figured that longboarding would be a really cool thing to do, and like pretty much easy to get to class. I get to class in like 5 minutes now, so it's pretty easy.
They're probably topping off at like 70 miles an hour standing up. So that's pretty nuts.
I was still a beginner when I came to IU, and then I think the one time that actually started me really boarding was going out with Pat and Kyle and bombing Fee. And I was scared shitless, like I was scared out of my mind. And it was my first hill pretty much, like bombing Fee, which is like a huge hill. But like after I hit it, I was just like, shit, this is fucking awesome.
You've got your different stereotypes and different people that create their own little niches and whatnot. But yeah, like since this is a college town, I find a lot of more people kind of let loose, and you know, whenever you're in a college, whenever you're in that state of your life, you just kind of let free and kind of take in things that you don't normally do in life. And I just feel like a lot of people that don't longboard, they see other people doing these activities and they're like just probably in awe with it, like, wow, that looks really fun. It's so smooth, I can hardly hear you ride by me. You know, like people want to feel that like adrenaline, like, you know, you don't get that on a daily basis when you're just walking to class and you're like, all right, you know, this is my normal day. But I've definitely, like a lot of kids, students, and even older people buy longboards here because they like it for their transportation. It's a fun thing to do. It's challenging, and it's just fun in general, you know. You never get bored with it.
Everyone's in such a close-knit area. Like if you see someone longboarding, you just be like, hey, what's going on? You longboard, I longboard, cool.
It definitely, it's booming as far as longboarding goes.
Yeah, it's funny you ask that because I've definitely have a couple run-ins with the law. Like I've gotten arrested probably about 3 times in Bloomington, just in Bloomington for skateboarding. And all of the offenses are very minor.
Way too many times where the cops have come up to me. I mean, there's been like probably twice. But like,
I do ride longboards as well, and that's, I find that is more of like my relaxing, like more take my mind off things activity, like of skateboarding, I guess. Like if I just want to be relaxed and go have a good time and not have to really apply myself and like throw myself down big gaps or whatever to challenge myself, I can just, you know, cruise around.
Everyone loves watching me ride pretty much. It's just like everyone just thinks it's some crazy thing that you do. Like you're riding down a hill like 70 miles, like 30 miles per hour, and pretty much, I don't know, they just stare at you.
Because skateboarding came from surfing, you know. When surfers had off-season and the tide was always down, they didn't have anything to do, they created basically a surfboard on wheels.
If you can snowboard, you know, you can jump on a longboard, skateboard, and go to town, have a really good time, and pretty much vice versa. You know, if you're a longboarder, I say go snowboarding because you're gonna love it.
Yes.
Look.
For sure.
Okay, for
Ready for that nap? I'm so nervous.
In 1996, a group of guys who were all members of the university's Singing Hoosiers wanted to start a male a cappella group. So they did, and it obviously became quite hot on campus. That's what I'll call it. They had multiple performances within the first few months. We're performing all over campus, all over the state. Enjoy this. They're a great group of guys, a great group of students, and they love to sing and they love to perform, and you're going to see that just now. So without further ado, Straight No Chaser.
My name is Jesse Towns. I'm a sophomore, and I guess I'm supposed to talk to you about Straight No Chaser. So if I could say one thing about Straight No Chaser, it would probably be that it's literally the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. And I think every single guy in the group would tell you that.
When I made the group this year, all the older members told me that it was going to be something that no one else in college could ever experience. Something just completely different. And it's so true.
They decided that they wanted to get about 10 or 11 guys together. The guys he knew were, you know, the ones he knew could sing, lyric for you. And he decided that, you know, they'd just start making music.
And a cappella is pretty much singing as a group without any musical instruments.
And this group became Straight No Chaser, and along with the help of Dr. Schwarzkopf, which is the director of Singing Hoosiers, Straight No Chaser kind of started to take off, and you know, 12 years later, here we are.
I didn't know exactly how I was gonna find it. Acapella I was looking for, and I searched that campus far and wide for a sound that was for me. There's nothing I'll tell you, nothing at all that could set this music free. And I knew that something had to be done. I need to bring this music to the heart of Bloomington. So I got my buddies together, ones I knew could sing. We made ourselves to a little group. It was an acapella thing. We called it Straight No Chaser. Bop bop between the dot, and we're thinking Straight No Chaser. Between that ding the dot, and we're drinking Straight No Chaser. Bop bop between the dot, and we're staying Straight No Chaser. Between that ding the dot, and you're playing Tumba tumba dum tumba tumba dum dum dilly dum da bam bam ba dum 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 dilly dum 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 da dum ba dum bum bum bow.
Because of that, because of the YouTube videos, we get to travel all over the country and go sing in auditoriums that are sold out for people that we don't even know, but they somehow know us, and that's an amazing feeling.
I get to travel all over the country. We've been to like Oregon, Washington D.C., Florida, Chicago, to sing for various different shows, and we get to sing for a lot of sororities.
I mean, it's just amazing to be able to go into sorority houses and sing for these people, and then just, I don't know, just have them enjoy it, have them like it.
I take another mirror, take a fall, take a shot from you. I need you like a heart needs a beat, it's nothing new. Da 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 da. Whoa. Da 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 da. If we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the pain. 'Cause it's so
Those guys become your best friends because you're with them. You're with them essentially 24/7. And I mean, you just get to know them, you get to love them, and you hang out with them. And I mean, even when we're singing and doing shows, it's, you know, it's still like you're with your friends doing what you like to do, so it's awesome.